So I've already made 2 videos on the Quest Pro, but the leaks are now coming thick and fast. People in the VR community have been doing great work and finding out all sorts of interesting things about this amazing sounding follow-up to the Quest 2. So stick around and find out more. So this was actually meant to be a tech video, but since everyone in the house has got COVID, I can't actually leave the house to do it, so I'm going to have to delay it. This does mean though that the Kiwi Design VR giveaway is still going, and since they're kindly sponsoring this haphazardly put together video, I'll quickly tell you what you could win and how good it all is. So Kiwi Design have been around from way back, making some of the most cutting edge VR accessories for a range of headsets. For the Quest 2 they make my absolute favourite controller grips that not only protect them but also allow you to let go of them without them falling to the ground. They make the fantastic Kiwi Elite Strap. Basically it's the blade of Elite straps. It has all of the strengths of the Elite Strap without any of the weaknesses. They also make a range of other great things, including the facial interfaces to replace the less than perfect sponge and silicone combo from Oculus. And of course they don't just make things for the Quest 2. So head over to the last tech video if you want a chance of winning that, or use the link down below to check out their website, where there's currently 25% off everything rather than leaving it in the hands of the gods. So of course quickly hit that subscribe button if you haven't already yet, and let's get right into it. So there's already been loads of leaks about Quest Pro features so far, and I covered that in a previous video. Very briefly, as found by Reddit or Regio4, they are features such as better hand tracking, eye tracking, face tracking, a proper IPD slider, eye relief and a better strap. If you want to know more about that, as well as my other speculations about other features and how it could be possibly based on the Half Dome 3 form factor, check out the link below. So I got tweeted this morning by user Basti564, who had also done some digging and has also found out a mountain of goodies. So what could he have possibly found, considering how much has already been found? Now I'm going to go through the highlights, but after this I implore you to check out his channel and give him a subscribe, because it is really some awesome work that he's done. So more imploring later, let's find out more. There will be now 7 cameras on the Quest Pro compared to 4 black and white cameras on the Quest 2. 2 cameras for upper face tracking, 2 cameras for lower face tracking, 2 ultra directed infrared cameras, and finally a Sony 120 frames per second 4K color camera, so the pass-through you see will be in color. Does this mean that with only 1 color camera the pass-through is going to be in 2D, or can we get the 3D effect from those infrared cameras? And does having infrared cameras meaning the Quest Pro will be able to track better in the dark? The new controllers don't have halo tracking rings anymore, so I guess Facebook just killed the need for halo protectors in future headsets. I suppose in the grand scheme of things, it's not one of their major scalps. Still, I'm gonna miss you guys. The controllers themselves look like they'll have some kind of charging dock, and also 3 more cameras on the controllers. So with the 7 cameras on the headset and 3 cameras each on each controller, that brings us to a total of 13 cameras, over 3 times more than the Quest 2, so tracking has got to be epic on this one. From an accessories point of view, I am going to want these new controllers to be protected, just like my Quest 2 controllers are protected by the best protective grips in the world, so I hope I will be able to charge them up without having to take them out the protective grips every single time. Now this might not be a major issue with the Quest 2 due to the insane battery life of the controllers, but you can bet with all these extra goodies on the Quest Pro, the controllers won't last as long, unless, you know, Oculus voodoo. Still, having cameras in controllers does sound pretty amazing and will hopefully help solve one of the biggest issues with inside-out tracking. Inside-out tracking is where your hands are tracked by the cameras on the headset and not lighthouses around the room. And that is the issue of the dead zone behind your head that the cameras can't see. Oculus have been pretty good at guessing where your hands are, but still it's not perfect. Oculus seem to be sticking with an LCD display for the Quest Pro. However, this time it looks like they'll be using a one display on top of the other design to help with better black levels. Moving to an LCD screen for the Quest 2 did mean a much sharper display than the previous OLED displays, but at the cost of black levels, since on an OLED display each individual pixel can light up or turn completely off to create blackness, but with an LCD panel you always have a light shining through it, which makes the blacks more like a dark grey. I assume they don't want to go back to a method that results in less sharpness, so hopefully this method can get the best of both worlds. It looks like the new Quest Pro will also have an extra fan to help keep it cool. This is especially nice given the amount of complaints people leveled at the Quest 2 when it first released concerning noisy fans. Hopefully more than one fan will mean they don't have to run as fast, meaning the headset will be much quieter. Or the power is just so insane that they really need 2 fans now.
It's working!
A new feature coming, and I assume to Quest 2 since it's part of the new update. Biggest update ever until the next one. And that is the Guardian intrusion function to help spot people getting all in your VR space. You know, so this doesn't happen. And also a room mapping ability to go with the desk and couch tracking that we already have, so you can get an entire view of your room represented in VR. So does this mean you can have loads of people with VR headsets, have a house party together and have a nice clean house in VR so you don't have to clean it in real life? Take your headset and take your shoes off, please. Kiwi Pro strap. Bloody good strap. And possibly the best of all the new features is going to be a lovely new 3D Oculus boot up logo to replace the old plain white one. Obviously this means the new display panel is going to cause really bad God rays, and they don't want the first thing that you see every time you turn on the headset to be a logo that points them all out to you. I'm joking, of course. You can't get God rays like that. Can you? So that's all I'm going to say about the leaks. I haven't mentioned all of them. There are a few more that I purposely left out because I really think you should head over to Basti564's video, because not only does he go into more detail with the stuff I just said, but he also reveals a few more extra features. Plus, with all my family having COVID, he's allowed me to make a really quick video, so I totally appreciate that. And if you are interested in more Quest Pro leaks, since this seems to be a shout out video, Sadly It's Bradley as well as Thrill Seeker have also made videos on it too. And I think it's the Sadly It's Bradley video that also mentions the possibility of a second new headset called the Quest Plus. I'm not ready to go down that rabbit hole just yet though, so check out those, but check out Basti564's first, as he doesn't have thousands of subscribers like those guys, and his video is definitely deserving of the views. As for the Quest 2, I still haven't changed my stance on that. If you just got one, I don't think you'll be disappointed if you hear the other one comes out. I think this one won't be out for a while anyway, and I still think it's going to be a lot more expensive. But Oculus...
Let's see what you got, Oculus.
Oculus, I think you should put out a tweet or something to put people's minds at ease. If the Quest Pro will indeed be more expensive, please let people know. People want to buy your headset, but all these leaks are making them scared and they're just not buying it. So help yourself out and help them out. But if they don't put out that tweet to put your minds at ease, Facebook Connect is right around the corner. I guarantee they are going to give us some info then, so you can sit tight if you can, but go ahead and get your Quest 2 if you're like me and you're just ridiculously impatient. So what do you think about all these features? Which one is the one that perks your interest the most? And is there anything missed out that you really want to see? I've talked about field of view on my last video, so check that out if you want to know more about field of view, because for me that's one of the most important things for immersion, and it is a bit lacking on the Quest 2 at the moment. Let us know down in the comments. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel to get all the speculation about the new headset, as well as tech and accessory reviews and fun videos as well. So simply by hearing me talk though right now means you have helped me more than clicking the like button and all that stuff, because you're helping YouTube realize that people actually want to watch the video. So thank you for sticking around until the end. Now here's some credits, but really go to Basti's video right now, okay? So until next time, see ya. So yeah, I was just in my living room, just like sitting in front of my TV. I think it might be better than my shed.